Welcome to the short presentation of a new pioneer law regarding the healthy breeding of dogs and cats in Flanders. Belgium is a federal state divided into three regions: the Flemish region, the Walloon region, and the Brussels Capital region. Each region has its own government and laws, including the breeding of dogs and cats. The Flemish government recently adopted a new law on the breeding of dogs and cats and the conditions for issuing pedigrees, which is unique in Europe. The first objective of the law is to reduce genetic diseases in dog and cat populations and increase the genetic diversity. The second objective is to give the buyers the assurance that breeders have taken the necessary steps to minimize the risk of genetic diseases. To achieve this, the government imposes strict measures related to issuing pedigrees. From the 1st of January 2025, only approved studbook associations are allowed to issue pedigrees in Flanders. Pedigrees will only be issued if the dog or cats have been bred according to the recognized breeding program of the breed concerned. There must also be a DNA test to establish the parentage of the animals. To encourage genetic diversity, recognized studbooks may not refuse to register animals if one of the parents is registered in another recognized studbook, regardless of the coordinating organization to which the studbook belongs. And finally, dogs and cats born in Flanders may only be sold with a pedigree provided it has been issued by a recognized studbook association. Any association, including breeding clubs, with a seat in the Flemish region can apply for recognition to issue pedigrees. One of the conditions is that the association recognizes the dogs and cats from other studbooks. In addition, associations must have a breeding program approved by the Flemish government for all the breeds for which they want to issue pedigrees. Associations may not exclude breeders because they are members of another association, and they must admit all animals to exhibitions or other competitions. In addition to the objectives, a breeding program includes a list of all tests and examinations to be carried out on both parents. A breeding recommendation must be given for each test and examination, which can be positive, conditionally positive, or a breeding ban. In addition, the breeding program also includes a general breeding recommendation based on the individual breeding recommendation and the maximum inbreeding coefficient. From the 1st of January 2025, recognized studbook organizations may only issue pedigrees for dogs and cats bred according to the approved breeding program. The approved breeding programs are published on the government website. Besides the rules for issuing pedigrees, the government law also contains measures for exhibitions and competitions involving dogs and cats. To ensure the genetic diversity of the breeds, dogs or cats should not be treated unequally based on the studbook associations they are registered with. How can we summarize the new law? From the 1st of January 2025, anyone buying a pedigree dog or cat in Flanders is guaranteed that the animal has been bred according to an approved breeding program. These breeding programs will be published on the website of the Flemish government. There will no longer be any distinction based on the coordinating organizations or studbooks in which the animal is registered, and all exhibitions and competitions will be open to all dogs and cats regardless of their studbook. For more information, you can always contact the Flemish Breeding Commission. We thank you for your attention.